Hey, that ain't Mike could do it better. I ain't tripping off all that shit.
Happy holidays. I will be preparing seafood Creole gumbo. It's a dish that I grew up eating during the holidays. My dad is originally from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, New Orleans, and it's just been a tradition in my family for such a long time, so I'm passing it down to my family. Again, it's a delicious, it's very good. If you ever tried it, you would know that when you taste it one time, you'll know what it's supposed to taste like, and you'll also know the ingredients that goes in gumbo. We'll be starting off with, gumbo consists of quite a few things. It consists of crabs. I have just the leg crabs, you know, nothing too big because everything is going to go in one pot. I also have shrimps at the bottom of this pot. So what I was doing was I was just steaming them out a little bit. I was just steaming the shrimps a little bit in the pot with a little water, a little crab, because you know the crab and the shrimps are pretty much pre-done. You're just getting the frost off of them. So it's like a little steam that's going on now with the shrimps and the crabs. Over here I have my okra. Okra is part of the ingredients also. You're just going to get frozen okra. You're going to just put it in a skillet. Just kind of knock the frost off them. You don't have to do any seasoning because with gumbo, everything is going to come together at the end. Also, I have sausages. These sausages are, you can use pork sausages, you can use beef sausages, turkey, whichever your preference, but you have to have sausages. So it's consistent of quite a few meats, as you can tell. You'll be able to tell. This is sausages and I'm using beef. Okay, we also going to use chicken. Now, I was told that you can bake it, but again, I'm sticking to what I know how to do, the tradition that I grew up watching. And my grandmother and my mom, they fried the chicken. We have drums in here and we have wings, okay? So you don't have to put a really great big chicken in there. You can use drumettes, wings, or you can use the drums. Because again, all this is gonna come together in the end. So we have our chicken here that I fried up, so it's ready to go. And you don't have to season it too heavy, the meats, because again, it's all gonna come together in one big pot. You don't want it too salty. And if you ever tried gumbo, you know the taste. It's a seafood dish. This gumbo filet is what makes it. If you don't have this in your gumbo, you're not eating gumbo. It used to be very hard to find, but now Zanarans makes it, and you can find them at your local grocery store. We're also going to be using chicken broth. This is to get my gravy going. This is what they call roux, R-O-U-X. And it's just a broth. That's all it is, like a gravy. And you're going to get that going with just flour, browning it in a pan. And then you can also use the chicken broth. And that's to kind of get it going also. No heavy seasoning. I can't stress that, no heavy seasoning. So we're going to... What I'm doing now, I'm getting my gravy together, and I want a lot of it, you know. So you got to keep. If you know how to make gravy, you would know that with gravy is you gotta keep messing around with it until you get it just perfect. So that's definitely what I want, is some perfect gravy right now, because it's going in here as my foundation for all this to kind of come together. Okay. So we're going to continue getting our gravy together, and I'm just kind of playing around with it. I got it on low. Now here you see is my rice. You have to have, well, I'm not going to say you have to, but I grew up eating gumbo with rice. If you want brown rice, that's your preference, white rice, but we have a pot of rice on also. My son would tell me, Mama, that rice is what really give it the kick, and if that rice ain't right, the gumbo ain't gonna be right. So he's definitely right about that. Gotta have good rice. So we got some rice going, because it's more like a dish that you can just put your rice and then just add all these goodies on top of it and just go at it. Eat your crabs how you want it, and you're gonna need a bowl just as big as the pot, depending on how much of it that you plan on eating. So we're gonna continue on our gravy, and it's getting nice and right for me. I like the color. The color is perfect. Welcome back to Rich and Faith Cooks. We're just finishing up our gumbo. We have everything prepared. We have our sausages prepared. We have our okra, our chicken, fried chicken, which is simmering down in the gravy. We have our rice is being prepared, and our crabs and our shrimp. So now, what we're gonna do is put everything in the pot. And I just coated it a little bit so it wouldn't be dry. I'm gonna start with this. I'm gonna drop everything in there. Like that there. Add a little water. We're getting ready to get this smell going, which is my favorite part. Just empty everything in the pot. Okay. Then once we do that, we're gonna take our crabs and we're gonna put our crabs in. Add as many crabs. Like I said, the bigger your pot is, you can add more. And we have our shrimps to the bottom. I'm gonna pour a little of the water, just a little. Then I'm gonna take the rest of my seafood and just add. Add our okra. It's already got that nice slime look. And then we're gonna get our sausage. We have completed all our steps. This is your gumbo ingredients. So now I'm gonna just kind of get it all going and stir it around here, and then be ready to eat it once the rice get done. So we got all our ingredients in our pots. Just gonna add a little chicken broth so my pan at the bottom, my pot won't get sticky, because we have everything inside. I just cook with vegetable and cooking spray to keep everything from sticking. And we're gonna add our gumbo filet. Shake it all in there, get it all got good and down. I'm gonna shake this pot up. Okay, I'm gonna put the top on there. Got my rice going. Got all my ingredients in the pot. Now I'm just gonna let it cook slowly, medium, maybe medium, and just kind of get everything going, all the flavors going. Now this being a big pot, I'm gonna shake it a little bit, and then I'm gonna get me a spoon and stir everything together. I'm gonna get a spoon to kind of stir everything and get everything, the onions, the okra and the shrimps all to the bottom.